my name is Nolan. Again, we're talking sports, we're talking basketball. Specifically, we're talking the NBA in this video. That's right, a break from NFL action. I know it's football season, but this is your reminder that the NBA season is starting up in about a month. So the best sport in the world, basketball, is coming back. We've got Australian basketball. I think they're playing in Europe now too. But preseason, training camp for the NBA, it's back. It's opening back up again. We're getting interviews with the players. We're getting to see all the big stories. And the couple things that I wanted to focus on for this video to get people excited, a month away from opening day for the NBA. It's coming back. It's going to compete with the football season for a while, so I know it's on the back burner, but to me, it's the best league, the best sport, the NBA. Got a couple topics that I want to talk about today. Specifically, the big news out of the day is the Golden State Warriors are signing Al Horford to a contract, former Boston Celtic, Al Horford. The question was, is he going to retire or is he going to join the Warriors? It kind of seemed like that were his options. And it seems he's coming back to play. He's going to be signing with the Warriors. They haven't released the contract details yet. And this is because of Jonathan Kuminga, who's on the team. Well, the Warriors are trying to keep him on the team. So we're going to see exactly how much they sign Al Horford to. But it's a big impact on Kuminga. How much money is Kuminga going to get? Clearly, the Warriors are trying to bring him back. Will they trade him mid-season? I don't know. But all indications with Al Horford going to the Warriors is that Kuminga will be there as well. So what does this do for the Warriors? I'm not really sure that much. No offense. Everyone loves Al Horford and, always been a great player, still is. But is he going to be their starting center? You're going to play Draymond at the 4/5 and Al Horford at the 4/5. I know they're kind of interchangeable. They both play forward/center, but is he really going to be their starting center in the Western Conference? That seems like a tall task for Al Horford, no offense. I mean, I know he's he's getting older and still, looks great, amazing body, still in great shape, can definitely compete. Can he play center for the whole year and then the playoffs? I know Draymond plays center sometimes. They've got that backup white guy, shooter, who plays center as well. But it seems like he's going to get a ton of minutes and at least be in the starting lineup. So that's got me thinking that the kind of screen and lob big, the screen and lob center who blocks shots and catches lobs and dunks it, think Jackson Hayes or James Wiseman or Mark Williams from Charlotte, who almost got traded to the Lakers. These guys are known as shot blocking and lob catching bigs. But it seems like the Warriors and some teams are pivoting away from this. It's pretty interesting to me to see this because for a while, this is exactly who you wanted, was a 5 that was long and athletic and blocked shots and just set screens and rolled to the basket and dunked the ball. And that was the way that a lot of teams were playing, with guys like Trae Young and Luka Doncic, who would just run pick and roll constantly, and they'd look for a center that they could throw lobs to or give it to him and he'll dunk it. And he doesn't really make a lot of decisions beyond that. But teams are pivoting away from that, clearly. Guys like Jackson Hayes do not have a guaranteed roster spot. James Wiseman does not. I know he's coming off an injury. Does not have a guaranteed roster spot. JaVale McGee, who is a great lob threat shot blocker, is playing in Australia, and dominating, but he would play that role better than Al Horford. But still, NBA teams value Al Horford way more. even at the center position, I know he's a forward center, so it's like pick and pop is still a big thing on offense. And I think the big one is on defense, switchability. Al Horford still has the ability to switch and defend and make it tough on guards, and clearly has the size to guard bigs, at 6'10, 6'11, 250. He can make it tough on bigs, but also has the footwork and foot speed, stamina to be able to guard guards and wings on switches. So I think that's what the Warriors are going for here. They're looking for switchability. They're looking for an upgrade on defense. I think with Draymond and Al Horford, they see them both playing 4 and 5, center and forward, and switching them. And I don't know if this will work in the West with Şengün looking like a monster now. Jokic, obviously a monster. Zubac is like, everyone's talking about him as most improved, keeps getting better. They're obviously Wemby and Cornet for the Spurs. There's so many teams. Jaren Jackson, see a forward or a center, but there's lots of bigs. Gobert and Julius Randle and Naz Reid in Minnesota. There's so many bigs. And the Warriors are not that big and still not going to be that big, and are relying on switchability and defensive ability to guard the perimeter. So it's interesting, the different styles and tactics in the NBA that we see. So, I thought this was an interesting topic to kind of get back into the flow of talking about the NBA, because center and forward is obviously the best position. I like looking at big men. But Al Horford to the Warriors, I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't see this as a huge move for the Warriors, but it does move the needle in the sense that I think they'll still be a playoff team. They have obviously a ton of talent on that roster, but the West is just so loaded. It's going to be tough. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Where do the Warriors? I think they'll be a play-in team. I don't see them being in the top 6 in the Western Conference. But good to see Al Horford come back for another season. You got to love Al Horford's ability to keep playing even at his older age. I mean, the things he's able to do, it's fun to watch. He can shoot threes, he can guard, he can rebound. He's a fun big to watch, even though he doesn't have maybe the highlight plays of rolling to the basket and dunking on people like he used to. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Countdown to the NBA season. Are you excited? Are you going to ignore the NBA for the NFL for the first part of the season? Let me know in the comments what you think.